what I made sure I did while I was at uni is I got to every industry event that I could. So I was on every mailing list for Screen Australia, Screen Queensland, all the funding bodies, Screen Producers Australia, and I would get to all those events and I'd go along and volunteer and help out. So while I was at uni, I was making all these amazing contacts and networks because I had like paid for my own flights to go down and volunteer at this producing conference where I met some people who gave me my first job in the industry. So for me, it was just key to get to all those events. And when you're young, you don't really know anything really yet. You've got great other... Well, I shouldn't say you don't know anything. You've got heaps of amazing things to offer people, but you don't know how to produce a film or a doco or anything like that yet.
You know the money.
Yeah. But I think some advice someone gave me really early on, which is like the best advice I've ever been given, is like just be really interested in people. Like be curious, be kind, be the funnest person in the room. Like go to those events and just be fun and listen to people. So
which
ask
is how
them
we
questions.
met.
Yeah.
At an event.
Right? Totally. I think that's like just an awesome piece of advice for networking in general, because I think people get really tense and a bit stressed about the idea of networking sometimes, and I've got to go meet people and force myself on them and sell them something. And it's like, well, no, you're just trying to find people that you connect with, that you would want to work with one day, and maybe you'll never work together, or maybe you will, but it's just about being interested in people, asking them questions, and then being genuinely interested in their answers. Yeah. And so from that, I basically got my first job.
Wait, before you continue, sorry.
I
just wanted to focus on how, because I love what you just said about you at uni. You're at uni, but you were still, I feel like even while you're at uni, you were still being entrepreneurial. And so many people can be doing this. I think while you're at uni, you need to be building as many connections as possible.
Completely.
And because I know a lot of people who aren't doing any of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's your plan when you finish uni? Get a job. How are you going to get a job? It's not as easy as that. Yeah. You need to have connections. So I would definitely recommend to anyone out there who's kind of worried about getting a job after uni, network.